Today's video is about biological macromolecules. The food we eat provides us with four important biological macromolecules. Of these, the first one are the carbohydrates that not only act as a source of energy but also provide us structural support. The second important class are the proteins that have diverse functions and help in catalyzing reactions and transporting substances into and out of the cells. The third important class are the nucleic acids that help in storing genetic information and gene expression. The fourth important class are the lipids that are not macromolecules but are a group of diverse molecules that do not mix well with water and as a result help in generating energy, making cell membranes and also act as hormones. Large carbohydrates, proteins, and nucleic acids are called macromolecules. Macromolecules are polymers that are built from monomers. A polymer is a long chain that is built from monomers, which is the repeating unit of a polymer. A monomer can has a distinct function, but when they come together in the form of a polymer, they have new emergent properties that are very useful for a cell. For example, in the important biological molecules, the large macromolecule known as the carbohydrate is built from a glucose monomer. Similarly, proteins have a monomer which is known as the amino acid, while nucleic acids have the monomers known as the nucleotides. Let's look at the synthesis and breakdown of these polymers. Although each class of polymer is made up of a different type of monomer, the chemical mechanisms by which cells make polymers and break them down are similar for all classes of large biological molecules. In cells, these processes are facilitated by enzymes, which are specialized macromolecules, usually proteins, that speed up chemical reactions. The reaction that connects a monomer to another monomer or a polymer is a condensation reaction, a reaction in which two molecules are covalently bonded to each other with the loss of a small molecule. If a water molecule is lost, it is known as a dehydration reaction. For example, carbohydrate and protein polymers are synthesized by dehydration reaction. Each reactant contributes part of the water molecule that is released during the reaction. One provides a hydroxyl group while the other provides a hydrogen. This reaction is repeated as monomers are added to the chain one by one, lengthening the polymer. Polymers are disassembled to monomers by hydrolysis, a process that is essentially the reverse of the dehydration reaction. Hydrolysis means water breakage. The bond between monomers is broken by addition of a water molecule, with a hydrogen from water attaching to one monomer and the hydroxyl group attaching to the other. An example of hydrolysis within our bodies is the process of digestion. The bulk of the organic material in our food is in the form of polymers that are much too large to enter our cells. Within the digestive tract, various enzymes attach the polymers, speeding up the hydrolysis. Released monomers are then absorbed into the bloodstream for distribution to all body cells. Those cells can then use dehydration reactions to assemble the monomers into new different polymers that can perform specific functions required by the cell. Dehydration reactions and hydrolysis can also be involved in the formation and breakdown of molecules that are not polymers, such as some lipids. So, to quickly recap, biological macromolecules are essential for life and come in four major types: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. These molecules are built from smaller units called monomers, which join together to form polymers. The process of building them up is called dehydration synthesis, where water is removed, while breaking them down happens through hydrolysis, where water is added back in. Understanding these basics help us see how life functions at a molecular level. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more biology content and let me know in the comments which macromolecule you find the most interesting. Thank you.